picking up his home country's Player of the Year award. Now he's back on home soil in Scotland. He's hoping to help Celtic get over their Pittodrie blues. Moravcik is the only change to Martin O'Neill's starting lineup from the weekend, with John Hartson dropping to the bench. Moravcik therefore slots into the creative midfield role, with Larsson and Sutton leading the attack. Marvin Andrews puts his faith in God, and Livingston have put their faith in him. The Trinidad and Tobago international is signed at Ammanvale until 2005 after outstanding performances in his first taste of the SPL. Livingston make 4 changes as they match up Celtic's 3-5-2 formation. Injury sidelines both David Fernandez and Sharif. Lowndes and Aurelio are substitutes. John Anderson joins Andrews and Oscar Rubio at the back. David Bingham's back in an important midfield role, while David Sousa and Barry Wilson are the main strikers. The referee is Gary Mitchell. An historic day for Livingston Football Club. Their first ever visit to Celtic Park in SPL duty. Celtic, of course, looking to get over the disappointment last Saturday against Aberdeen. Livy hoping they don't suffer the backlash. Here's Marvin Andrews. Sousa getting it down well to Bingham. Haren's clearance, and he finds Henrik Larsson. And Lennon. Paul Lambert. Bingham back in the Livingston side, an influential player. Gets it to Quino. Now Sousa. Wide is Philip Franklin. Bobo Balde gives it to Robert Douglas. Well, he struggled with pass backs against Aberdeen. He didn't deal with that one very well. Here's Vilharen. Good pass, looking for Thompson. Just a little bit too much pace on that pass. Jim Leishman trying to do a bit of early reorganising. Vilharen finds Alan Thompson. Thompson always looking the 1-2. It favours him, and that's a great save from Nick Culkin. Well, it broke off the Livingston player favourably for Thompson. That's an excellent save. Culkin at full stretch. And Thompson bursting forward again. From Larsson to Sutton, and then Cotley was Moravcik. A warning sufficient from referee Gary Mitchell. Lubomir Moravcik having a look at this one himself. Larsson and Thompson are also there. There's Moravcik curling it in. What a marvellous goal from Lubomir Moravcik. 11.5 minutes gone. Well, he's returned to the side in some style. He may be 36 years of age, and he used all his experience and skills to deceive Nick Culkin. Perfectly flighted from Lubomir Moravcik, his 5th goal of the season. Rubio, Tosh. John Anderson caught in possession by Lubomir Moravcik. Lovely nutmeg from Moravcik and Tosh. Moravcik flicks it, looking for Larsson. And apology there from Lubomir Moravcik. For Sutton, may have been the preferred option. As Moravcik came through, he saw Sutton to his right, Larsson to his left, and he just couldn't get it through to Henrik Larsson. Santini taking on Petrov, doing well. Good cross in. Headed away by Volharen. And Celtic can hit in the counter-attack. Moravcic's pass picks out Neil Lennon. Lennon looking for Sutton. Rubio slipped, Sutton got it in. And Larsson just couldn't get a proper header on that. Rubio lost his footing. And Larsson couldn't get enough contact on the header. His pass, dummy by Sousa. Sutton, good pass for Henrik Larsson. Thompson's coming in at the back, Larsson spotted it. And Tosh did enough to get it away from the on-rushing Alan Thompson. Thompson. Larsson. Well there to get a touch in that. That was a problem for Chris Sutton though. He seemed to twist as he chased after that ball. Free kick given to Livingston, but concern for Celtic. Sutton jumped there with Andrews, and the way he landed, he seemed to suffer an ankle knock. Martin O'Neill looking a little bit worried there. Brian Scott, the Celtic physio, suggests a stretcher is required. Well, Chris Sutton seemed to go over on his ankle as he leapt into that jump, and the way he landed didn't help matters either. So it looks a nasty one for Chris Sutton, and that may mean an absence of some time for the Celtic striker, and now Martin O'Neill has to make the change and reorganise. John Hartson coming on to take over from the injured Chris Sutton. Rubio's clearance. Larsson through to Petrov, chipping it through. There's Thompson. Good stop from Culkin. Larsson's in there again. Good work from Stilian Petrov to chip that one in. Thompson beat Branquin in the jump, and Culkin to Livingston's rescue. And Branquin. Still Branquin. Appeals for obstruction. And the referee gives it. Harry Wilson with the free kick. Curling it in. There's a header in! And Oscar Rubio has pulled Livingston level. 37 minutes gone. The captain leads by example. Excellent cross this from Wilson, and there was Rubio winning the jump in a packed penalty area. And Oscar Rubio gets his first goal for Livingston here at Celtic Park. Ingham's header to Kino. Wilson trying to get in, and was he tripped by Volharen? Yes, as a referee. Yes, Volharen. Looks as though he's going to get a yellow card for this tackle. A yellow card for Celtic defender. Wilson with the free kick. Driven straight against the wall. Half-time whistle sounds. One apiece at the interval. This was Moravcic's goal. Excellent free kick, curled into the top corner beyond Nick Culkin. In between times, Chris Sutton went off with what looked like a serious ankle injury. After that innocuous challenge with Marvin Andrews. And then Oscar Rubio pulled the visitors back level with that fine header from Barry Wilson's free kick. At half-time, it's Celtic 1, Livingston 1. So Celtic restart this game against a Livingston side who have a very good run of form away from home. Unbeaten in their last 8 matches. In fact, they've only suffered 1 defeat in 10 away fixtures this season, and that was at Dens Park, Dundee. Anderson in quickly. Martin O'Neill will be happy to know at the interval that Chris Sutton has not suffered an ankle break. It's just badly sprained. Moravcik turning away from Kino, and again still Moravcik, great skills, and parried away by Culkin. Well, that's the creative qualities of Lubomir Moravcik. Thompson. Andrews won't get there. John Hartson does. Good save from Nick Culkin again. Hartson getting in there. And another good stop from the man on loan from Manchester United. Push. And an arm used there by Barry Wilson. Celtic get the free kick taken quickly. Thompson almost getting its way through to John Hartson. Thompson was challenged hard there by Branquin. Larsson couldn't get a touch at the front post. More Hartson at the back. Jim Leishman, encouraged by his side's performance so far, but not just at the moment. Here's Larsson. And Henrik Larsson reaches another milestone in his Celtic career. It's his 100th league goal for the Parkhead club. 139 goals in 186 games for Celtic. Paul Lambert set up the opportunity. Larsson stepped inside and Culkin couldn't keep it out. Sousa running into Johan Mjällby. Larsson with a flick to Lubomir Moravcik. Petrov making the run right. Moravcik looks to the left and sees Thompson. Thompson can't get past Philip Branquin. Martin O'Neill, a happier man now. Bingham's header, Lambert's in there, so to Santini. Good pass from Bingham, finding Barry Wilson, lounges through the middle. Wilson may go alone, parried by Douglas, and knocked into the back of the net by Quino. 58 minutes gone. Livingston are back level. They hit in the counter-attack. Douglas can only knock out Wilson's shot. And Kino didn't hang about with the follow-up. Lambert. Johan Mjällby. Hartson screaming for it. Same towards him, taken down by John Hartson! And off the outside of the post. Mjällby spotted John Hartson, and only the woodwork denied him. Lambert through to Larsson. Here's Hartson. Frustration from the Celtic support as that ball ended up going back the way behind Paul Lambert. Moravcik opens it up for Lambert. Here's Lennon. Now Moravcik. Just wide from Lubomir Moravcik. Well, he's been such an influential figure in this game. They couldn't keep that one on target. A bit of a push there. And a yellow card is out for Neil Lennon for that challenge. There was the arm outstretched and a push on Michael Hart, and I've seen players get red cards for that. Fortunate to get away with a yellow, Neil Lennon. Here's Nathan Lowndes, and out comes Robert Douglas. Douglas did well to spot the danger with Lowndes arriving. Barry Wilson setting up that opportunity, and Robert Douglas coming way off his line to get there. O'Haron's throw, headed away by Brancon. Celtic have the corner. Moravcik swings it in. Culkin punches it against the crossbar. Still the danger not over. Celtic have another corner. Balde was in there too. Moravcik's delivery. Balde and Culkin colliding as that ball came off the crossbar. Thompson this time. Headed back across by Mjällby and knocked in. Was it in? No. This is the referee, Yusuf Haran, appealing that that had gone across the line. The referee Gary Mitchell turned away. A free kick as Larsson went down. This was the effort from Yusuf Haran, touched onto the post and then cleared away by Brancon. Moravcik's free kick, knocked away by Brancon. Cross from Neil Lennon. Not the best of shots from the Celtic midfielder. Mjällby winning the jump initially. Valharan with the header and off the line by Brancon, and I think you can clearly see from there it wasn't a cross. But here's Brancon trying to get Livingston forward in the break. Lowndes, good running by Lowndes, and Valharan took him out. And Yusuf Haran has already been booked. And Yusuf Haran is going to get his second yellow card of the match, and that means red. Nathan Lowndes got away from Valharan and he pulled him back. There was the infringement. And here's Lambert. Now Thompson. Wide is Moravcik. Swing it in. Larsson with the header. Culkin with the save. Larsson got in there first with a glancing header. And Nick Culkin was there again to deny the Celtic striker. There's Balder. Branquin dispossessed by Alan Thompson, cuts it back, Larsson! And Henrik Larsson slots home the winner! Again, in stoppage time. Celtic playing to a finish. Celebrations for Martin O'Neill, just when it looked as though they were going to drop 5 points in the space of 2 games. Henrik Larsson was there. Alan Thompson got the better of Branquin, and Larsson slotted it away. A vital strike from Henrik Larsson. It's his day all right. 2 goals for Larsson. It's 3-2 to Celtic. Praise for Lubomir Moravcik as he makes way for Jackie McNamara. Petrov tries the adventurous pass, he's given it to Anderson. The final whistle sounds. 10-man Celtic, courtesy of a double from Henrik Larsson. Clinch all.